All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I got Connor O'Gara Saturday down south. Just let me know that he was catching up with Jamaal Charles, Texas legend, Chiefs legend. He said he can name every running back that got drafted in front of him except me. I was like, well, I was kind of fullback, but he said, like, hey, he's up there if you want to go talk with him. He said, Jamaal said, no, I don't want to do that. It's like, is there beef there? I didn't think there was. I blocked the punt against him one year. Maybe that was it.
Blocked a punt against Jamaal. I mean,
he was a wing.
Okay.
And I was on the edge.
Gotcha. Beat him.
Gave him the old up and under.
You talked that ish?
No, I blocked it and then scooped and scored.
What?
I think he was serious though, right, Connor?
He was serious.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
No, he was like, yeah, he didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah. All right, cool, bro.
All right, Jamaal.
Hey. Horns
he had
down,
some good
bud.
years. I mean, he had some.
He's a stud.
He was a stud.
He is a stud.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Did you get drafted? When you got drafted, did it say FB or say HB?
Yeah, it said
or
fullback. It said fullback.
Did it?
Yeah.
On
it
the dun.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at that time, certainly in the West Coast offense, fullbacks were still, prevalent. We were still playing I was playing 35% of the snaps, you know.
Man, what'd you do to that man? You don't even know him.
I know.
He didn't want to talk to you?
I guess because I got drafted.
Of course,
ahead of him
maybe he. And he didn't mean it you asked people to come on the show for interviews, and some people were like, no.
Didn't want to talk to me.
He just didn't want to see you.
Oh, man, horns down.
It's just something
Jamaal.
about
What the heck?
Something about Jacob's face.
That's how it felt.
Is there anything I can do to fix it? No? Change your face? That's it.
I didn't have that on the bingo card, but here we are.
Last night, I do want to mention Home Run Derby. The winner of the MLB Home Run Derby during the All-Star Game, Cal Riley.
Yep.
The Major League Baseball home run leader at this point.
He is.
Famously nicknamed the Big Dumper.
He got that on the. Did he get that on the McAfee show?
Did he? He liked it though.
He liked it. Yeah.
And it kind of got me thinking. I don't want to go too much into Home Run Derby, but it got me thinking. The Big Dumper, his nickname. What is our favorite LSU athlete nickname of all time?
Honey Badger.
Honey Badger. We got Pistol Pete.
Oh, that's true. That is the name. I almost think of Pistol Pete being his name.
I know,
his name's
right?
not Pistol Pete.
Bayou Barbie. Big Baby.
Oh, Big Baby was a good one.
Booga Nation.
Oh, for Leonard.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything any prevalent ones out there. So if you got something, we're gonna think on this. I mean, Honey Badger's
for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Jettis.
It's Honey Badger or Pistol Pete though. There's not gonna be anything that we say that tops that.
Right. But yeah, like that, and I think Big Baby is pretty up there too.
Jamie, good one. Booger. I mean, his real name's not Booger. It's Anthony.
What?
I feel like I don't know if you're actually being serious or not. I don't know if you knew that information.
Wait, so but Pistol's not the real name?
It kind of no, it's Pete, but I'm going to be honest. When I say Pistol, I feel like that
it's kind of the same thing with Booger.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Pistol's definitely a travel ball baseball name probably right now, though. It feels like somebody named their kid Pistol. I'm not throwing stones. I got a Memphis.
Gulf South said guaranteed Flynn is looking at Chat GPT for LSU nicknames. Wrong. That was just a classic Google search there. So
because of the home run derby, I really thought you were about to give us this just great home run derby. Here's what happened. Here's what went down.
I don't think anybody cares about that.
Here's how there's some drama here, there's some drama there. Ended up being this guy be the winner. You're like, no, we're gonna use it as a nickname springboard.
Yeah, it was a little springboard. That's called a radio transition right there. Actually, it's not. I don't know what it's called. Radio springboard.
Tommy Tanks.
Tommy Tanks, good one.
I said that in the chat.
I'm pretty sure that's
Phillip.
going to be my son's favorite one, Tommy Tanks.
Yep.
Loves Tommy Tanks.
Touchdown Tommy Banks, fullback, 97 team, scored against Florida. Touchdown Tommy.
Okay. I hadn't heard that one.
You got no grip.
Sounds fresh on me. But yeah, if you want to go back to it, let's talk about it. There was a little drama in the home run derby last night. What?
Yes,
what are you looking at?
Yes, continue. You can't.
So apparently in the home run derby, on a tiebreaker, they go to distance traveled on the ball, and Kyle Riley won on that, right?
Yeah, he beat Brent
he beat
Rooker
it by 0.07 feet. Right, 0.07 feet of ball travel.
Yeah.
Apparently their tracker is.
Well, they have
good.
GPSs in the balls.
Yeah, but 0.07
yeah.
feet's pretty. It's pretty strong. I guess that's 1 inch.
I would come up with a different metric to probably decide a tiebreaker than that one.
Yeah. And Rivers, who was it that he beat?
Brent Rooker. I told you that this
Rooker.
third time. You don't listen to me.
Got it. Well, no, I don't. Of course not. Why would I?
Yeah.
And he kind of complained. The controversy was he didn't really know that was the rule for a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have swung a little harder.
Maybe so.
What's Pivito say?
If you don't think an inch matters,
Yep. You know, you all.
let me. He said, let me offer that to around the room and see who turns it down. Mm-hmm. That inch matters.
Anyway,
that's your home run derby breakdown.
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't going to break down. I really just wanted to talk nicknames. You know that.
I know.
But is there a better
mad
nickname in the Major League
Oh,
Baseball?
actually, you do. You have a self-given nickname, Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not really a nickname. It's just an alias now.
When you get a reservation at a restaurant, Dragon.
Yeah. Most of my packages get delivered to Dragon, Flynn.
Dragon's got a lot of cards lately.
Dragon's got a lot of cards.
Dragon's got
a lot of sports cards.
Lots of cards.
Dragon. Matt is not, but Dragon's in the game deep.
Exactly. That's why nobody can get mad. Right now, currently on the podium, you can't see it. Maybe tomorrow you can. Kirby Smart, Georgia head coach up there, giving the good word. There was some betting odds. I think it was Saturday down south maybe that put him out. Or maybe, I think that's where I saw it. Maybe it was us. Was it us? Did we do that? Or betting odds on who's going to speak the longest? I think that was Saturday down south. I don't want to. Okay. Kirby was the leader. He had the best odds to be the longest speech giver of any coach in his opening statement.
I would think the average is probably around 10 to 15 minutes is what I'm assuming. I think Shane Beamer, the one I set in and listened to yesterday, he was probably under 15 minutes.
A little lengthy?
No, he wasn't lengthy.
Good.
He was good. I mean, he had his talking points. He talked about the team in general, then went special teams, offense, defense, goals, blah, blah, blah. Talked about all his guys, waxed poetically about lower sellers. Said all the right things.
I don't know.
But, I mean, I could see that. Brian Kelly, I'd like to see what Brian Kelly's time was.
He went a little bit longer than he normally does yesterday, they said, because he had some of the best odds to be the shortest of any speech.
All right. Well, I'm going to time this right now. I know we're late. So
we're late.
I guess we're going to add probably...
I don't know, 3 minutes.
3 minutes to it?
I don't know. Everybody has like a different approach to it. Like I remember one year Coach O just basically went up there and gave you the depth chart. Like he just filibustered for like 20 minutes on depth chart, gave you the two deep and where they were from, and like that was his opening statement. There was one year Mike Leach walks in, he's like, basically like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to hear me talk. Like, you got anything for me? And that was it.
Right.
And he just opened the floor up for questions.
Right.
Everybody does a little bit different. Kirby is, going to probably try to say something that like they've been disrespected, and you got Paul Fine here talking about Georgia football's not what it used to be, and
Sure.
he's going to go in on somebody right now. Like he's using a lot of hand motions, and as someone who's been coached by Kirby Smart, I know when the hand gets going,
especially when it's like going like real staccato-ish too, like boom, up and down. It's not a smooth flow. Sorry, I just got a pistachio piece stuck in my throat right there. If it's not a smooth hand motion, he started doing this. He's hitting somebody hard right now. Every time I see him, though, when I see him in person, I just see that assistant safety coach from 2003 and 4 at LSU.
Yeah. See, I've had a chance to like get to to know him like since he was an assistant at Alabama and head coach at Georgia. But that is funny for you. Like, that's what you know him as, is the assistant safeties coach who didn't really get to run his meeting because Saban ran the meeting.
Yeah, who was, like, yelling at LaRon Landry.
Dude, when they moved me to safety when I first got there, and I
always forget
and
about
I'm, like,
that.
in that room, and, like, Kirby's like, Hester, you got to get to the deep third. I'm like, Coach, that's Dwayne Bowe and Buster Davis out there. What the hell you want me in the deep third for?
I was playing defensive tackle 2 years ago in high school.
Yes.
Yep.
Shreveport Evangel. I was 253 in them trenches.
I played running back, and, like, people didn't really think I was good at that. Why do you think I was going to be safety?
I don't know about all that.
Well, they're recruiting gurus.
So this used to happen. This happened to about 4 or 5 guys.
Okay.
So, and you know this. We were at a training camp practice. I felt like I was playing pretty well at running back, whatever, but there wasn't a spot for me to – Joe would die. We had a lot of guys. JV had just gone off that year before. You had Allie Broussard, right? But I was making some plays, and Coach Saban's like, hey, I want you to ride with me in my little tiny Mercedes back across the Ponderosa here and go back to the locker room because, again, we didn't have the ops building. And I'm like, I'm a freshman. I'm like, oh, man, I've screwed up. Like, what did I do? Like, I hadn't really done anything. Like, so I get in the car, and, I mean, you imagine, like, my heart's beating 90 to nothing. Is he about to cut me? Like, what's going on there? Can you cut somebody in college?
I don't know.
It
feels like it.
It's like, hey, all right. Now, we think you're one of the best 25 players on this football team right now. Problem is, we don't have space for you. He's like, you're one of the 25 best, but right now, like, we don't feel like we're getting the value out of you like we should. I'm like, okay, cool. What's this mean?
Yeah, what are you telling me right now?
So he's like, I know you played defense in high school. I'm like, yeah, I played nose guard. He's like, we're going to move you over, and you're going to play defense for Kirby on Monday, Tuesday, and you're going to go back and play offense for Jimbo on Wednesday, Thursday. It's during training camp. I'm like, sir, my head is spinning right now. I'm trying to learn 92 protection right now with Jimbo. But, as a freshman, head coach Nick Saban, I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just want to play, Coach. Whatever team needs.
I go in there on Monday and Tuesday, and they're talking all these coverages. I'm like, man, I ain't never done this before in my life. And I get out there. It lasted for about 2.5 weeks or whatever. I think it was finally Kirby's like, hey, Nick, hey, he's a lot better forwards than he is backwards.
Yeah. This guy sucks.
I was like, what y'all think was going to happen here?
Hey, I know. You played fullback. I would think that the natural progression, if you're going to do it, let's put you at outside linebacker.
Nope.
Safety.
I was backing up Jesse Daniels. I'm like, what are we doing here? When he said that,
you got to get over there.
He said it in front of me too, which I loved. He's like, hey Nick, he's better forwards than he is backwards. And for me though, I was like, thank God. I felt like I didn't know anything.
Oh my God, dude, you were an absolute liability back there.
Yeah.
I always forget that you did have that 2-week stint at safety.
And it was like oftentimes you were the quarterback, like because I was in there with the twos.
Yep.
And so like you were the quarterback. And, like, at that time, Early was
probably
still kind of a 2.
Good plays I had.
Buster was probably still like a 2 in the slot. I don't blame
Xavier Carter.
Yeah. Benny Brazil. Yeah. You want number 18 right there to go play cover 2 against Benny Brazil.
Yep. Have you ever heard of that thing where the world gets together every 4 years and competes? What's that called? Is that the Olympics? Yeah, he was there. He's a runner in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Jacob.
And did well. Got into the finals.
Yeah, go cover him.
Yeah. I was playing nose guard in a 4-point stance a year and a half before that.
Kirby is one of those dudes that, like, he can come up with some sayings, and he's better forwards and backwards is a great way, like something just pull out of your ass. Like, it's awesome.
I know. Which Kirby? Nope, can't say that one.
Nope,
we'll take a break.
Can't say that one.
And when we come back, I'll think of one Kirby saying that I can say here on Transitional Radio.
Off the bench.
Did you call it Transitional Radio?
Yeah, that's a Transition Radio. Yeah, right?
Okay.
No?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is a website for you. Yes, it's Central Plumbing, not only, though, in Central and the greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. 225-925-8552 is the number. Kirby's still going down there.
Oh, yeah.
No matter game day, holiday, weekend, they got you covered. 225-925-8552, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, go visit them today. Centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. Doesn't matter when it is. If you have an emergency, it's 24/7 emergency service. So whatever it is, whatever you need, renovation, building a house, call them, see what they can do. Everything that your heart desires when it comes to plumbing. Centralplumbing.org.
Live from the 2025 SEC Football Media Days, powered by Parish Construction and Roofing. Enter now for your chance to win $10,000 cash at parishbuilt.com. Our coverage is also presented by Rev and Relief Windows.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. And like we talked about yesterday, I understand that we're here for football. It is SEC Media Days. But like we talked about with the guys that got drafted yesterday, there is some baseball news. And Alondra highlighted this for us. Zac Cowan, who went undrafted, is coming back. Obviously big for LSU baseball. Some of the back end guys there that either went really, really late or went undrafted for LSU were surprising. Zac Cowan coming back, though, versatility, somebody that was a starting pitcher, at Wofford, and then comes to you and really, ended up starting there at the end of the year, a couple of games, and being obviously a big piece of what got you to Omaha and what ended up winning a championship. But, him starting the Arkansas game in Omaha and what he gave you there, he kept you close, and you were able to obviously get to Arkansas late. But he is a guy who is going to have every opportunity to earn a weekend job next year.
Well, I think, watching the draft, obviously a lot of talent lost or going to lose. But it takes a lot of talent to win a championship. So, it's certainly one of those things that we will trade as Tiger fans. But happy to get all the arms, all the talent back that we can. And those guys that are having to make a decision, hopefully they make the right decision.
I love the baseball draft model of you can get drafted. If it's not where you want, just go back.
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, we're not agreeing here. We're not agreeing, so I'm just going to go back. I love it.
And I love the leverage that they have now with
absolutely
college payment, the NIL. Are you kidding me? It's like we are so pro player on this show because we want get your money.
Yeah.
Go get it. Use leverage because they're going to use every single the team and the league is going to use every bit, every ounce of leverage they can ever get to use it against the players. So, hey, when you have the opportunity to have the upper hand and the power and say, hey, look, you pay me or I'm going to go, I'm going to go improve my skills back at college and make a little bit of money. Might not be as much as you're offering me right now, but hey, I can get drafted again next year. Yeah, it's a great setup on the draft.
Yeah.
Gives a player a lot more power and a lot more leverage.
High school players have it because they can say, I'll just go to college. I'll go to college, fine. And now you can say, I'm going to college, you're going to make some money there. But
Or, I'll just take a lot less money and I'll be the number one pick in the draft. I didn't know that was a thing until this year.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't know that, if a team's like,
so Hunt Moscona was explaining that to me when we were watching.
We're going to save $3 million.
So we were at the sports bar we had just got to the hotel. We were kind of meeting people, meet and greet, and they had it on the TV. We couldn't hear it, but it was like Kate didn't go one. I was like, what? Why are they taking this kid? And they explained, kind of explained how the dollars and cents work on the top 10 rounds, certainly. But I was like, wait, they can take less?
Yep.
And it's not going to affect the other guys' slots?
Because right now in the NFL, there's a lot of people dealing with second-round picks because the first two that signed got guaranteed money.
Yep.
Cleveland gave a linebacker and Houston gave a receiver guaranteed money. And the other second-round picks are like, hold up now, wait a minute.
Yep.
Because that's usually reserved for veteran players and first-round picks. And the other guys I'm not they got guaranteed money. I want guaranteed money. You've got like 20. Was it? Is it 28, 29 unsigned second-round picks right now?
I think it's only the first two, right? So it's only the 33 and 34th pick that have signed because they got fully guaranteed. You know, last year, so it's improving. Last year it was the top 32 picks, which was the first round. This year, 33 and 34 are both signed. But one of the wrenches that's being thrown in this is Cleveland has the 33 and the 37th pick.
Yeah.
So the 37th pick
That's
is like,
true.
hold the phone, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, I want the guaranteed.
Yeah.
And so 35 and 36 are like, well, we're not going to do anything until the other guy from Cleveland. Like, so it just one domino has to fall, and then the rest of them sign. But nobody else in the second round is signing because you're going to see it improve every year, which is great. So let's just say it stops now at the guaranteed and 33 and 34. And so, you know, if you're not tracking on that, it's the first and second pick of the second round, 33 and 34. So if maybe let's just say it stops there. Next year, I would anticipate it going to 35, 36.
Yeah.
If it doesn't this year.
Right.
So we will see what happens with the guaranteed contracts. But what I found interesting is, like, they're also negotiating, like, okay, even if it's not 100% guaranteed, what is 35 going to do? Is it going to be 98? Is it going to be 96? And they're talking, that's the language agents are talking right now. With teams, it's like, all right, it's the percentage of guaranteed now.
Yeah.
So is Cleveland's 37th pick, the 33rd or 34th, can't remember.
Yeah.
It got 100% guaranteed. Is 37? Are they going to say, all right, well, it's going to be 95? Well, then if he does that, then the people that are sandwiched in between there are like, all right, well, we want 97, 98, whatever it is.
It's going to be a different little pay scale.
So that percentage will start to improve for second rounders year over year as it just like it does. I mean, it always gets improved. The negotiations help in the player's way. So, you know, go get it. I hope they guarantee every contract in the NFL at some point. I mean, we're the only sport that doesn't do it.
I know, and the most popular sport.
And the most popular.
Dollars and cents is not even close.
Yeah, that's why I got so mad.
The revenue.
Multiple years ago, Drew Brees, when he re-signed his contract towards the end of his contract, because Kirk Cousins had just signed the first ever fully guaranteed contract, and Drew Brees was right after that. So one contract can just be like an accident. Two's a trend, especially at the quarterback position. Drew had the opportunity at the end. I thought, now it might not have ever been a conversation. Drew, you know, he's going to do what's best for the team, of course, team first guy. But I just thought he had a line in the sand moment that said, all right, Kirk just signed one. Let me sign a second one on the heels of that. And I'm Drew Brees. Like, it's a little bit different with me. Kirk's like good player, blah, blah, but he's not Drew Brees.
Yeah.
So if you would have had two dominoes fall right there in the same month that year, I thought it could have really made an impact for future contracts down the road in the way that conversation was looked at. The way it turned out, the way it looked at was probably like, it's kind of probably a mistake.
Yeah.
Instead of a trend. So
a lot of people got mad because Tom Brady would take a lot less money. And they're like, hey, buddy, we need you to set the market. And he's like, I'd rather spend that money on my team.
I know. Don't be selfish, Tom. That's the thing.
Tom only made, $14 million some of those years where guys were making 27, 28.
Yeah. He was like taking,
he was taking like half almost. More. Some cases, it was top like two guys, but he was taking half of what they made. He's like, hey, put it back in the Patriots. Like, go get me more dudes.
I would like to see if Tom was on the payroll for any other of Kraft's businesses, though.
Even if he was, it's still
smart.
It's smart.
Let's do that.
All right, we will step away here. And yes, they're pointing out in midstream ads, pointing out that everybody drafted in this recruiting class for LSU baseball is probably going to go pro. But remember when Jay Johnson came on with us a couple of weeks ago, he said as much. He's like, we're working hard. I don't have high hopes for some of these guys. Like, we know where they're going to get drafted. So you got a couple, but the guys drafted. Jay kind of felt like that a couple of weeks ago. So
reload, reset, regroup, take a breath, enjoy the trophy for a little bit.
Yeah.
And go kick some ass.
You think he's enjoyed since like the day after?
No, no, that dude. He did make the comment when he was talking to us. He's like, you do have to celebrate. Like, what else are we doing this for if we don't celebrate a little bit? But I think that guy celebrates by just working more.
Yep. It's the only way that I know that he gets it done, including not going to Fleming's when his team is going to Fleming's in Omaha.
Yeah, but it's like
You had to watch
mid-afternoon. Like, you can
film.
do it. Like, you can. Like, you could even go there, 30 minutes late when they get their food.
Yeah.
Leave 30 minutes early before, don't stay for the fellowship.
Yep. It's okay. We got him a cold steak.
Cold steak. I was probably breathing in that styrofoam box for an hour.
Yeah, probably started out
Sweating.
medium rare, turned to a medium well.
Sweating
Kept
a little
on
bit.
cooking.
And you had to cut it with a plastic fork, probably.
Yep. Probably had to pick it up and chew it like a dog.
Fleming's has learned they got, like, high-quality plasticware.
Yeah.
You get the ones that are in, like, the little plastic sack that have, like, the napkin.
Yeah,
the little
salt and pepper.
crappy salt and pepper. Like, those ones, those ain't cutting nothing.
No, not a steak.
They're flimsy. The fork prongs are flimsy. Be better. Plasticware.
All right.
Big plasticware.
On that note, let's go to break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go for dose. You know it. Perfect time right now, summertime. Beach beer, river beer, pool beer, ball game beer, tailgate beer, whatever.
Hall of Fame beer.
Hall of Fame. College football Hall of Fame beer.
Beers have been elite this week.
Dos Equis is the only, and I do appreciate, like, people like, oh, so y'all, like, that's y'all, like, yeah, we go for Dos.
Yeah, no, we picked this sponsor. Like, we walk into the sports bar, like, with the kind of the group that
With a
we've
lot of
seen
help
a
from
lot.
Alondra.
And as soon as we walk in, people are like, oh, y'all need another Dos Equis? You need another one?
Yeah.
Green bottle? Got it. Done. And guess what? We're not going to tell you to go to dosequis.com because that's dumb. I did that yesterday.
Oh, I was
Just go
hoping
to
you
your-
would say go to
just go to your local market.
www.dosequis.com.
HTTP/Dos Equis. Go for Dos. Drink responsibly.
Live from the 2025 SEC Football Media Days, powered by Parish Construction and Roofing. Enter now for your chance to win $10,000 cash at parishbuilt.com. Our coverage is also presented by Rev and Relief Windows.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. You heard Big Voice Lady there. Our coverage is brought to you by Parish Construction and Roofing. Sign up for your chance to win $10,000 at parishbuilt.com, and also presented by Rev and Relief Windows. All right, so we gave the win totals for the four schools that were here yesterday. I did mention that we would circle back and talk about some of these other teams. But before, like, we get to 8.5, 9.5, blah, 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 whatever, which of these four teams are you most confident in right now?
I'm scratching Auburn off that list. I'm scratching Tennessee off that list just because the questions at quarterback. And not to say Georgia or Texas doesn't have a question mark on that. I just trust those guys.
Yeah.
As we sit here today on July 15th. I am going to go with I'm not going to go against Kirby Smart. I'm going to say Georgia.
Right now, Georgia is tied for first with 9.5 wins. No team in double digits. First time in a very long time.
Yeah.
I can remember that. So Alabama and Georgia both at 9.5.
Do you like that? Do you like that there's no, like, one preseason dominant?
I do.
I love watching dominant people and dominant teams in sports. I love that, like, in different sports when I watch, like seeing Tiger Woods. I like seeing dominant teams in a really hard sport make something hard look easy. But for the SEC, this is incredible that there is not that one team that you got to say, all right, well, no one's going to beat them this year. Their over-under is undefeated. So it's excited about it. Excited of kind of the parity.
Georgia at 9.5 real quick. It is Marshall, Austin P at Tennessee, Alabama, Kentucky, at Auburn, Ole Miss, Florida in Jacksonville, at Mississippi State, Texas at home, Charlotte, and at Georgia Tech.
I'm circling this Georgia Tech game right now. I know we're big Georgia Tech folks.
I am. Yeah.
If they were in the SEC, they'd be our belle of the ball.
Now, I see that game's in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Why is that not in Bobby Dodd? Why is that not a home game for them? Why would they do that? If that is factual, which on the schedule it says Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Where'd they play last year?
At Georgia, in Athens. That's always been a home and home. Like what? You're giving them the advantage if that is true, and they're playing there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could. I guess Georgia Tech could look at it as it is a home game because it is in Atlanta. And we just need
that thing's going to be filled with Bulldogs.
Yeah, I agree.
Athens is an hour down the road.
But maybe can they control the ticket sales if it's a home game?
Yeah, secondary market's going to be red and black.
Yeah.
I hope that's not true.
Hey, Georgia Tech fans, please don't sell your tickets.
Yeah.
Just keep them.
10-2, 9-3, 8-4, 11-1.
I'm going to go under. So 9.5. I'm going to go 9-3. Yep. I got them at 9-3 right here.
Oh, it feels weird, but
Maybe I'm backtracking on you because you asked me which one do I feel the most confident in. I mean, they're a proven commodity coach. They're a proven commodity as a team. But Gunnar Stockton makes me a little nervous. I know he was highly sought after. He was a high recruit. He did some really good things last year. But it looked like the plays that he did make last year were kind of on accident. And I say accident because he did make them happen. He is a good athlete. He got out of it. He did some things a little off schedule. I didn't see anything last year that told me that, man, this guy can consistently run a passing offense. Now, maybe he can be a Diego Pavia type player and just consistently make off-schedule plays and be a nuisance that way. And maybe he can turn into a good passer. But I'm just basing on what I've seen so far, his style of play. I'm going to say 3 losses.
Going under on Georgia. I'll go right there with you. I think they're a 9-3 football team. 10-2 doesn't surprise you. 11-1 would. I'll go under.
11-1 would.
I'll go 9-3 under. Closer to 10 than 8, but yeah, certainly. But with Gunnar Stockton, with some of the games they have on their schedule, I do think they maybe trip up 3 times. And it's all really depending on the Georgia Tech game for me at the end. I think they're a 2-loss team heading into that game.
Yeah, they got a tough. They start with Marshall, then Austin Peay, then they got a pretty tough 5-game stretch there. Their first big challenge will be at Tennessee, September 13th, and then the next week playing at home against Alabama. So they'll be tested early. Hopefully they can get a good little warm-up, a little stretch in against Marshall, a little hamstring stretch against Austin Peay.
Yeah.
And head on the road to play Rocky Top.
Texas is also set at 9.5. They've got at Ohio State, San Jose State at home, UTEP at home, Sam Houston State at home, at Florida, Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl, at Kentucky, at Mississippi State, Vanderbilt at home, at Georgia, Arkansas at home, and Texas A&M at home.
They're set at 9.5.
9.5.
Well, they're starting out 0-1.
Is there 2 more losable games in there, or is it only 1? Because I feel like it's only 1.
At Georgia?
At Georgia.
Texas A&M, it's your classic rivalry matchup. So I think the A&M game should be a toss-up. Oklahoma soon.
I'm going to go 10-2 over.
At Florida. I'm going to take the under here, 9-3, just because they're going to start out 0-1.
Tennessee 8.5. I'm going under. I'm going 8. It's an 8-4 football team.
Yep.
Tennessee set right now at 8.5.
Yep, under.
All right, let's go to the Auburn Tigers, 7.5.
Let's see here. They open at Baylor.
It's not. That's certainly not a roll the helmet out there win for them.
I think Baylor is gonna surprise some people.
Baylor got picked in the unofficial Big 12 poll 3rd, I believe.
Okay. All right. I think Baylor is going to be pretty good this year. We saw them in the bowl game. They got a dynamic offense. I think they're going to be stronger. So they might. That's a tough starting game for Auburn. Let's see. Yeah.
I've got them as a 6-win football team right now.
I do too. Looking at it right now. I got 6 check marks on my schedule right here. So under.
All right, so we're under on Auburn.
So we're pretty low on all these teams right now.
Under on Tennessee. under on Georgia. I was over, I think, on Texas. I think you were under.
So we're saying day 2 here at SEC Media Days, overrated.
Well, it kind of goes back to our narrative of, look, all these teams that have these quarterbacks, in the LSU, the South Carolina, the Vanderbilt, the Oklahoma into that category, like, we don't maybe have them where the Georgias and the Texas and some Alabama where they've been in the past, but that's just a lot of questions for the top teams at quarterback.
And you're gonna have it's college football. You're gonna be replacing guys. You got new guys starting all the time. That's the nature of the beast. You get 4 years of eligibility to play. So like they're always gonna replace. But when you have to replace the most important position where only one guy can play, can't be quarterback by committee, can't like rotate somebody in there when he's tired. It's one guy and he's one leader. So when you have that question mark, it puts these preseason win totals just in huge guessing games. So we're guessing, of course, here. I think these guys might go and play their minds out. Jackson Arnold might go out and, surprise all of us, and they win 8 games. You don't really know that, but we just got to project based on what we've seen, and we hadn't seen anything. So we're just looking at strength of schedule and the big question marks. But, you got 3 of the top dogs right now in the SEC with Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, all with question marks, some bigger than other question marks. One question mark's carrying a lot of hype. Mr. Ark?
Yeah.
Said that on purpose, people. Relax.
Did you you called him Austin PA? Said Austin P? Did you mean do that too?
That's not how it's called?
It's Austin P. I don't know. Somebody said you said Austin PA.
I probably did.
It's Austin P.
Gun to my head.
Yeah, it's okay. I thought it was cool doing rap lyrics earlier, and it didn't land.
Who spells P with a Y?
It's Austin P. P-E-A-Y.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. P is P-E-A. Or P-E-E.
Tristan
Not with a Y.
does bring up a good point about the Red River Shootout always being a little weird, and sometimes the bad team wins.
Games, man. Yeah.
Oklahoma won it 2 years ago when Texas made the playoff. Dylan Gabriel. You never know.
Georgia Tech should have beat Georgia last year.
Oh, absolutely.
God, didn't have any money on that one.
Money line?
Still not mad about it.
Money line?
Money line. Sure was. I think it was going to be hitting, too. How many cars could I have bought with that money?
All of them.
All of them.
What was the odds on that? Plus what?
It was plus a lot. I don't remember. Plus a lot.
Plus a lot. Big odds.
Multiple hundreds.
It is big odds. All right, we are going to step away one final time. When we come back, getting to your questions. Ask the bench inside the Bayou Ford chat. We'll answer those to close out today's Day 2 SEC Media Days here live from Atlanta.
Off the bench.
All right, go to All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. If you need something bigger, the Sequoia, the Highlander, right there for you. The Sienna minivan, the Tundra, the Tacoma, if you're looking for a truck. Multiple sedans, multiple hybrids, multiple everything over at All-Star Toyota. And it's also buying new, leasing, renting, all the processes we talk about. Every single thing is available. If you're renting, call Miss Lisa's sessions today to check out the new and leasing options. Go to allstartoyota of BatonRouge.com.
Yeah, if you're in the market for a new car, you're just ready to get rid of that car you're driving around in right now listening to this show, go check them out. Toyota, you talk about reliable, you talk about safe, efficient, and whatever size you need, whatever. If you're hauling lumber, if you're hauling kids, if you're by yourself, you just want to look cool, go give them, see what they have today, see all the car models they have. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Live from the 2025 SEC Football Media Days, powered by Parish Construction and Roofing. Enter now for your chance to win $10,000 cash at parishbuilt.com. Our coverage is also presented by Rev and Relief Windows.
All right, welcome back in. Final segment here on day number 2 for OTB. Going to get to some of your questions inside the Bayou Ford chat. Want to remind you real quick, though, about Boudreaux's Electrical and Boudreaux'sElectrical.com. Go to the website today. Get that free quote. Whole home generator. Storm season is a-coming. The Gulf of America is heating up, and you don't want to be left without power.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy that runs out of power for a week, you want to be the guy, the talk of the neighborhood, the envy of the neighborhood, that one guy on a dark street at night, the one house with the lights on. Have that peace of mind. Like Jake said, the Gulf of America is heating up. Hurricane season is coming. Get prepared. Protect your family. Protect your home. Protect your things. ButchersElectrical.com.
Ask Flynn, how do you pronounce, I don't know if you see that one, the school that Steve McNair played for in college. So I don't say the name and give you an idea of how
Alcorn State.
Okay, that's how I would say it. The fact that you knew that.
What was...
blows my mind.
I'll surprise you every now and then. What
can't teach an old dog new tricks, but an old dog can trick you.
Like, are they trying to trick us like Alcorn?
I think
like
you just
a pecan thing?
With the way you say Akron.
Yeah, Alcorn.
You say Akron when you talk about Akron, Ohio. You say that weird.
Akron.
It's Akron.
Akron.
Akron, Ohio.
That's what I said, Akron. Austin, PA.
Ava says Texas cost him a 15-leg parlay 2 years ago when they lost Red River rivalry, and he'll never forget it. You don't forget those.
Can't come back from that one. Like, you can never cheer for Texas again after that. 15-legger?
15-legger. We've all been there.
You missed one pretty recently, didn't you?
I did. What was that?
It was a biggie.
It was a biggie, isn't it? I don't know. I did miss a big by a single one there. I was like, I don't like you very much. I hope nothing but bad things for all of you for a long time.
Like personally bad, too.
Yes, all the things. Ask the bench, do you see the guy eat an entire Popeye's biscuit without chewing, and do you think you could do that?
No, too dry.
No,
it's too dry.
Just the smacking I'd have to do to get a Popeye's biscuit down without a drink. I'd swallow it? Hell no.
Yeah, because that's one of those types of biscuits. I mean, there's so much, you got to put some chemicals and some ingredients in those things and make them shelf stable for that long in a fast food environment. The amount of chewing you got to do after it's already been swallowed. I mean, that's 13, 15 minutes afterwards. You're still chewing a little bit in your teeth. It's a little gummy.
Ask the bench, Matt. We have a team playing in the Red Rock and Blue softball tournament next weekend. Any chance we can get some My High hats for the team to wear for the games? The hat I'm wearing today is pretty popular here.
These are good hats, okay?
They're good hats.
The thing is, these aren't your normal giveaway hats. They kind of are. We sell them on our website.
Yeah.
Can you get them for the tournament?
Soft maybe.
That's a soft maybe.
Soft maybe.
Let's pencil it in as a maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely get some product out to you. I know. I need to step up the swag game. I kind of don't order enough of these things because everybody wants them because they're awesome in my high.
They're great hats. Yeah. The product's good too. DrinkMyHigh.com. DrinkMyHigh.com.
Stay hydrated.
T-Bob had the Cajun Cannon in studio in Chicago for his show yesterday, but OTB was lucky to get a call from the Cannon once every other year. Thoughts? That's pretty true. Once every other year, he's in studio within a month and a half.
I'm going to let y'all respond to that one.
Yeah, not very foxhole move there,
Maybe
Bob.
it's the Cannon. Maybe he didn't like you. Do you think that's possible?
It's actually very true. Maybe it was me. Maybe something about my face, like you said earlier. I don't know. Hurts me, though.
Yeah, so now it's Jamaal Charles and the Cajun Cannon. Neither one of them like you.
Yeah, Jamaal Charles must really, he came up those stairs, made eye contact with me, and turned his head right back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We made eye contact.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
this
knows.
is good.
Like,
I didn't see him.
That's that punk that got drafted before me. I'm like, yeah, I'm that punk that blocked the punt on you. Turd. Kidding. Actually, I didn't know I had Jamaal Charles beef until Connor told me. I thought we were cool.
You were on his kill list.
I am definitely on the Billy Madison list. Abo also asked, how do you feel about T-Bob getting the Cajun Cannon on his new show less than a month into doing it, but never was in studio for OTB? Yeah.
Yes, and that is Hunt behind us.
Ask the bench, aren't you proud of how professional and personal our coach and players have been at the SEC Media Days? They've done a great job. Yes, they have done. I started to talk about it at the open of the show. People have stopped me and be like, hey, your guys have crushed it. The LSU guys, the contingency here for LSU has done fantastic.
Yeah, they were an amazing representation of our school, of our program, of Louisiana. They did a great job yesterday from being open, being honest, being confident, being likable. And just like you said when we started the show, I can't remember who said it, but they said that man, Whit Weeks, was an amazing representation of LSU. They did a good job. They did a great job. So we should all be proud of the job they did here. And now we just it's time to put some pads on now for those boys.
Ask the bench, do you practice in your game helmet at LSU? You have 2 helmets. 2 helmets you rotate. At least 2.
So quarterbacks, we weren't banging heads out there.
Yeah.
And so our
might have 3.
Practice helmet was our game helmet.
Yeah, we had 3, I think. Actually, now I think about it, we had 3 that we rotated.
Yeah, and they always had the backup helmet too, ready to go just in case something cracked, or like the speaker, like in the NFL, if the speaker went out in your helmet, they had the backup helmet ready. They would just like switch the front pads out.
All right, it's going to do it for us here today. Again, Auburn, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas. Tomorrow, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi State, and Oklahoma. Flynn said he can't wait to break down the Florida Gators. He said he is going to be out in front of Billy Napier doing the Gator Chomp all show long. He can't wait. We'll have that for you tomorrow. Join us. Stay locked in. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to yourgoodwood.com. That is yourgoodwood.com. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. And when you go to the website, you can book your consultation right there on the homepage of the website, bottom right corner. And you should not live life with fear or embarrassment. If you have an issue, if you have a problem, why would you not go fix it? Right? They're going to help you get to the bottom of it over at Goodwood. But you can't complain when you have answers and not make sure you find out those answers, okay? We can't say it enough. That consultation, it is huge because you have that conversation. You shouldn't have fear. You shouldn't have embarrassment. Go get that done. Get to the bottom of it. Feel like your youthful self at yourgoodwood.com.
Yeah, Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Like, we all have human bodies. Things go wrong, and they specialize in, you guessed it, sexual wellness. So if there's something and you're embarrassed about, don't be. Go have a private call. Go talk to them. See what the issue is. And not just that. If it's low testosterone, it's a hair rejuvenation, whatever it is, give them a call. Yourgoodwood.com.